Hey guys, I feel like it is finally time that I kind of address this. Well, not really address it because this isn't really about me. Pretty much a lot of videos have been going around like these, and pretty much I want to talk about it too because a lot of them have very valid points. And one last thing before we start, I'm playing this map. So yeah, so before we start, enjoy the video and consider hitting that like and subscribe button. And before we continue, I'd just like to cover something quickly. Recently, a Gorilla Tag content creator with over 100,000 subscribers and finger painter left the community. His name is Starboy VR. I'll put his channel on screen. He quit because he said that Gorilla Tag was dying, that he was kind of getting bored of it too, and that it wasn't really a fun game to be in. He said it was because there was too many toxic players and the game wasn't fun. But there's a problem to all. There's a solution to all of that. The the solution to the game is dying. Just play what you want. It's fine that if you got bored of it, I get that. You can quit. It's your choice. But with the toxicity stuff, yes, there can be toxicity at times, but you can mute people. Now, I'm not trying to hate on Starboy VR. I'm just saying you can technically mute and report people to stop them from being toxic. Okay, my audio cut out for this clip, so I'm just using my microphone on my phone. Next thing I want to talk about is kind of related to the last one about the Gorilla Tag dying. I honestly don't think it's dying. I think it's kind of the fan base killing it, talking about it dying, kind of being like toxic and everything. And this was mentioned in a video that I'll put on screen right here. So yeah. Next, I want to talk about the VIM. Now, I get that VIM, you get some cosmetics early and some features early, but the cosmetics are usually going to go to the shop within the next year in VIM, and most of the updates VIM gets are just early access features that everybody else will get eventually. Not just VIM, but everybody got an update, which gave us the double friend board. That's something for everybody. And the clock, body tracking, and Floor's Lava are eventually going to come to everybody. Gorilla Tag officially announced that. The 20-player lobby thing is like you need more money to get those servers, so that makes sense. Now let's talk about the Gorilla Tag hierarchy. Back to the fact that VIMs are getting extra features, they literally released a new feature for everybody, like in this recent update. Or, no, I think it was the last update where they literally gave everybody a second page of friends. That's for everybody. And like I said earlier, they're getting some VIM features to everybody. It's just that people who pay just get to get it early. That's it all. Now, yes, I get that people don't like having kind of a hierarchy, but a lot of the time, not even a lot of people have like the yellow name tag on. Like personally, I have VIM, but I don't even wear the yellow name tag. And it's just cosmetics mainly that makes it a little bit of a hierarchy. Cause like literally, it's just cosmetics. Like it's the same as someone say having the finger painter. Isn't that already a little bit of a hierarchy? Moving away from the VIM, the next thing I want to talk about is the fact that you guys make content on Gorilla Tag, or whoever's watching this most likely watches, plays, or makes content on Gorilla Tag about Gorilla Tag. And have you ever heard the saying, don't bite the hand that feeds you? Well, this is pretty much it. Gorilla Tag is feeding you content. You're making money off of this. Some people, this is their employment, right? They may like don't bite the hand that feeds you. Gorilla Tag is the hand feeding you, and you're just fighting back against it, hating on it. And I know a lot of you, and you guys are just like, kind of being like, it's telling it that it's dying. You guys, if you guys say that it's dying, people are gonna want to stop playing because they want to do what their favorite YouTubers think. The thing I want to talk about is kind of VIM related, but not really. And it is the fact that the 20-player lobbies are locked behind a paywall and probably will always be because of how much more they cost to run. But that's not the main thing I want to talk about. The main thing I want to talk about is VIM. It's actually a good thing because for the people who buy it, that helps Gorilla Tech stay in business because they have a fairly small team compared to Nintendo and Epic Games and those types of like places like Sony. And so they can't really, they have to like make money any way they can. And if you think about it, Rec Room only had to shut down because they didn't make enough money. That is it for today's video, guys. I'd like to say a couple things. First, thank you so much to this channel right here. They gave me a little bit of ideas for what to talk about. Thank you to Gorilla Tag for making this amazing game. Thank you to you guys for watching all the way till the end. Hit that like and subscribe button. And one last time, this is just to share my opinion. Support Gorilla Tag, not to hate. Peace. Love y'all.